So then, with any luck, this will be continuing off exactly where we left off.
Why didn't you just wait? Because if it doesn't, I'm going to have to get back to the point where we're at.
Because then it's the funny thing of you just getting back to the point where we're at and it drags out content. Yay. Ready. People are already torturing themselves watching this channel. They might as well just...
Come at me!
Further pain on
Come at me!
That's a thing. But yeah, me and my friend, we played more Ghosts and Goblins. He gave up after the first 9 lives. He put himself to max amount of lives, then realised how many continues there were as well. He's like, I'm not doing it for that.
Die!
And he was like, I'm not doing it for that long. So he gave it to me. I managed to get to the second world. I beat the first boss. And it only took me 7 lives. And basically, the key to it is you try to luck out by finding the knife early on. Arthur's knife is amazing in that game. And yeah, ironically, the weapon that... I've
seen the Jade Armor knife upgrade.
Yeah, I got the Jade Armor as well.
Yeah.
Using the knife. That works so well.
It just becomes a laser beam.
I kind of just gave up at one point because I lost it. But there's one point, a little section in it where it's actually best to get the crossbow. It's almost never useful anywhere else, but there's one section where the crossbow's perfect.
Both my characters. I forgot he kind of sounds a bit like a chain smoker.
Yeah, I miss his Australian accent. Hey, they fixed Dante's face a little.
A little.
Still, the Dante model looks better, so I don't understand why they just didn't go with that. If they've, there would have been bigger backlash, but it would have eventually looked decent.
What?
From the guest
Dante?
Dante, yeah.
Didn't they use him in one of the Marvel vs. Capcom?
No, they used Dante in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Ah, yeah. That's what
the thing
I was
is,
thinking of.
Dante is actually one of the few things I've heard people praise about Devil May Cry. Because he gets a decent amount of character development and he actually becomes more likeable by the end.
I just put mine out.
I mean, he's terrible from the start, but what I find really weird is
isn't that the point of a character?
Yeah, but he's terrible at the start, but he develops is the good point. But yeah, weird thing with Rocket Raccoon. It's Rocket Raccoon and Groot, because he can summon Groot, but you never see Groot in a cutscene. That's not Groot, but fair enough.
You expecting me to
It's
use
weird
Groot,
that you got an easier fight here than the...
Yeah,
one...
Miss Marvel got cornered and goddamn beaten on by a group of robots.
How does the shield cut?
Because it's a non-killing weapon, Liam.
Things are like cockroaches. I have care, Commander Redfield. These were once my people. Even now they fight well.
Oh, they're cockroaches.
Wow.
I saw a guy, his name's Joe, he'd be far better here, actually.
You got Redfield. Oh. Ignore the one I just shot. Kicked the body up, throws it off the bridge. Was this for an X?
Yeah, so this will be the first...
Why don't I get to play as Redfield?
Because you get to play as Redfield later.
Yeah,
remember?
I know, but just let me play as Redfield and the Magnum people.
You don't get to play much as 4 later on. Ow, thank you. I love
Well, you didn't take it! We don't have any soul stones either.
Nope.
They're Xgardians. Which Guardian is spelt wrong?
Oh. I killed him with the swap in!
Damn, I'm good. Yeah, they spelt Guardian wrong.
I swear I will release you from Ultron Sigma's grasp.
Well, it's supposed to be pronounced Xgardian, but that's an X! Xgardian. I love how people who make these names...
It's spelt wrong because it doesn't have a U in it.
Oh!
Where's Dr.
Yeah. Oh, as in Xgard.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't know
The word Guardian was...
So I was kind of busy focusing on fighting because I was getting punched by 2 blokes.
Well, that's because you should have just taken the controller off from me when I gave it to you.
Still drinking my tea, actually.
Well, that's your problem. You knew it was loading into a fight.
No, it was X's problem. He wasn't the one getting punched. Yeah, I like how Captain America and Doctor Strange just stood there letting Chris handle that. You know, wasting his ammo.
I like how he did a little dance with the dude. It's like, I love you. You're dead now.
This prisoner better have the answers we need. He will.
Cupid's arrow is about to fire. It was deadly.
Is this really the team we're sending in to fight? Redfield or Raccoon?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, where are those comics, though? You know, like, the Injustice ones came out really quickly, and they were really good, and they made Guy Gardner one of the most likable characters in the entire series, which is scary.
Yeah.
Where's the equivalent? Like, we need to learn one of the most important factors of MODOK taking over Umbrella.
MODOK killing Wesker.
Yeah. These are kind of important details.
Why are there...
Also, the fact that all the X-Men are dead, obviously.
I like how everyone's being stealthy and Doctor Strange is walking through like, why are we being stealthy? There's usually no one here.
Do you feel it? This psychic
There's magic in the air.
It's Doctor Strange's cape in this makes him look a lot broader than he actually is.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't fall down, it stays up.
But I've put a lot of punks like you away.
He's a raccoon that talks, woman!
Chun-Li, the lady whose legs destroyed Shadaloo. Except Street Fighter 5 showed that she barely did anything.
Also, why's he got a flare gun?
Also, that's a line they mentioned in
Who's fighting?
That's a line they mentioned in Street Fighter 3. You should have been able to choose out of them.
What, like in Smash Bros?
Yeah. Yeah, like
When
Street
Smash
Fighter 3,
Brothers had a
they mentioned that Chun-Li's, you know, they like, hey, Chun-Li, the woman whose legs destroyed Shadaloo, and they, you know, hype up Chun-Li's involvement, but in Street Fighter 5 she barely does anything, likewise with Ryu, who just kind of pops up at the end and defeats the opponent. Ryu was Goku. You know, like the Dragon Ball Z Goku, you know. Everyone else does all the sort of stuff, and then he pops up in the end to beat the villain. Oh no, he reflects a bullet of like 10.
Everyone knows this is how shotguns work. They magically lose all their firepower.
It's a good thing the DLC of Resident Evil 7 wasn't out, otherwise Joe Baker could be a viable option for this game, and that would make the game very short.
It
Just
would.
walks up to Ultron, Stigma, punches him, German suplexes him, done!
The man punched someone in half. Someone who'd been chainsawed, blown up, cured, set on fire, stabbed.
And the punch was the most effective thing.
Oh no. Nah, bad idea.
Rocket, what is it?
No, don't remove the helmet! What are you doing? He looks stupid like that!
I like how some of the, like, animations are kind of reminiscent of really bad straight-to-DVD movies.
You mean we're not watching a straight-to-DVD movie here?
Unfortunately not. We're playing a video
We're
game.
not leaving without him.
What does this helmet do? Nothing.
What does it do?
I don't know!
Hold these guys off forever.
Redfield knows what he's doing.
Why are there only 4 of you? Who fought? Yeah, in our final fight against Ultra and Sigma. Let's take Spencer.
No, the funny thing is Hawkeye's the front line here.
I've got a clear.
Yeah.
Take it.
It's never gonna work, but take it nevertheless! Like, can you imagine if Hawkeye did just shoot down Ultra Sigma here? Ultra Sigma just killed by an arrow! Well,
All teams, engage. Go, go, go.
Captain America.
some of you clearly are faster than this!
What's wrong with your everything? You know
I don't
what's
think that was
sad?
gonna work!
No, do you know what's sad?
You got the first hit in?
Yeah, that was the most effective blow. How does a sword stop a lightsaber? Why did I think
sadly,
the
one thing
blinding...
I do, yeah, sadly, one thing I do agree with, even in Ghosts and Goblins, Arthur is not a very quick fellow.
Well, no. Speed is never a strong point. Why did I think throwing us shooting characters at the enemy would work?
He's got a gun! Throw him at the opponent! Why are you all running in? Guys, come back! You have guns!
And Captain America's fighting a ranged hero!
Also, I find it funny that Yanni does this to these two. It's like, these two are unimportant. Let's take control of them.
Maybe it's because they're weak. Maybe you can only do it to the weak. I don't know. He threw them aside like ragdolls! I guess
we'll then just shoot both of them. Oh, sorry again, Thor! Because Henry just keeps shooting all of Thor.
Look, I'm used to killing my friends quite a lot. You should get used to it too.
By the end, Thor's... Chris Pratt was
Spencer, with me! You're clearly the most trustworthy and powerful person here!
You're the only one who got a clear shot in, so, you know...
I, a literal god, stand no chance, but you, Spencer, a man with an arm!
Who's also his wife! Is clearly the best option!
It's not even really a high-tech arm. They even point out it's just an arm with a grapple. That's all it is! Oh, this is the fight that I cannot win as well.
I shall remove you from that throne, villain.
I'm not even sing on it.
Why did I want the throne to begin
It's
with?
funny because basically the plot of Bionic Commando is equivalent to Deus Ex.
Ow, 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 ow.
You know, the whole racism thing against augmented people.
Yeah. Well, I killed his ally.
Wow, that was actually... You know, I'd actually quite like it if I, you know, could do that advancing guard in Soul Calibur, or that would make things easier. Having played the Dragon Ball Fighters beta, I would have also liked advancing guard then, because you can, if you're not, I never
God
understood.
damn it, Spencer.
Yeah, I wasn't understanding why people, you know, did those. I didn't understand why, when watching people play Dragon Ball Fighters, why they kept doing all these super long combos, given the combo scaling on Dragon Ball Fighters is huge. Not as bad as it used to be, but like you do a long combo and it does barely any damage. So in the end, because it scales really quickly. But now I understand why, because there's almost no way to get out of a combo, because there's no like advancing guard or anything like that. Pushing back your opponent is really difficult. And you can get stuck in...
Is that really his grab? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I hate fights like this in games. Why purposely make it so you're not going to win? It doesn't even make sense, because it's not like an RPG where you can level up. Also, Ford has got...
Yeah, Ford should be dead.
He's just dead now.
I don't understand why they need that as a separate cutscene to the next cutscene. It's like it's still a cutscene. In fact, the funny thing is... The in-game graphics...
Please.
The in-game graphics looks better than the cutscene graphics half the time.
Yeah.
Because they have to update in-game graphics easily. They can't update this graphics nearly as easy.
Have you seen the, it's one of my favourite gifs I've ever seen.
He just shooting a bullet. Come on, this is where a good joke can happen.
You're going down, Ultron Sigma.
Chris Redfield, you ruined it.
I'm gonna turn you into an Ultra Sigma sandwich!
What?
Look, I don't think my... Have you played Resident Evil?
I'm gonna punch you like a boulder! That would be ineffective, but... It's time for my long-range attacks!
Huh! Shield Pro! Shield Pro!
Chris, go in close combat, punch him! Actually, no, because that'd be effective with Chris.
Yeah. Scarily effective. Why were you laughing? You just failed. You failed to kill them. You had one job, Ultron Sigma. How is the Avengers Tower still intact? Wouldn't that be like the first place they destroy?
Apparently not.
The Infinite Six?
We couldn't be bothered to say the Infinity Stone, so...
And probably the cause of all this mess.
Probably. We assume. Maybe.
That's what we're here to find out.
Strange, I'm sniffling a lot, but...
Well, in comic books, we hid them between 6 very specific people, including myself.
And one of them who doesn't exist. No, Xavier does still exist. No. Who's an X-Man? He's the leader of the... He was the head of the X-Men? Who is the X-Mans?
Candy-coloured cloud to slay the god of fun. Don't think you understand. He has a lightsaber.
Dun dun dun.
Appears to be some kind of neuroinhibitor, suppressing the captive's psionic abilities. This is no small task.
Aren't you dead, Dr. Light?
In the X timeline, yes.
And he's...
You know...
How's the pre-recorded message able to do this?
I don't know.
Because
this is a very effective pre-recorded message.
I predicted the future!
Can you imagine if X stumbled
Shame
upon
I
it
didn't
early?
just make a pre-recorded message to tell you what was going to happen.
You know what was good? Civil War! No, it was horrifically flawed. Civil War was good! Let's make a whole movie of it. No, it's way too soon to do that. Hey, let's reference it in Marvel's Capcom Infinite 2! We need to have Captain America and Iron Man fight, but their friends have them fight!
Will somebody just tell me who he is?
Spencer, the only one getting things done.
Cosmic warlord / lunatic. And Death's boy toy. Death. You know, but she's a lady skeleton lady. It's complicated.
Spencer's is like, you're talking up your ass.
And I'm the guy whose arm is my wife.
Multiple times trying to impress her.
My wife who lives in my arm.
Give him access to these stones? There must be some other way.
We're out of options and out of
Well, we could ask Google.
mask.
Or maybe our good friend Zip.
We could just find the other stones ourselves, like they've done it before.
Wait, why are we fighting each other? This seems completely
Yeah,
pointless.
it's again, they want to reference Civil War. They need to reference Civil War.
Wait, so who am I? Who are we? Are we Iron Man or Captain?
I think we play Captain because you don't get a choice.
Either way,
I think we
it's
need
you,
to. I think we
actually.
need to pause us anyway, but
Well, that's up to you now. Cannot take screenshot now. I didn't press the screenshot.
we might as well. We've gone past the demo, which we've clearly uploaded.
Oh, it's
Hope
Captain
you paid up on
Dante.
your health insurance.
Okay. Okay, I'll pause after this. There we go. I needed to do what Captain does best: long distance combat.
Captain Ranged.
Captain Ranger America.
We all know Hawkeye's the ultimate melee hero.
Hawkeye, punch him. Okay.
Hawkeye would. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you probably
So I
would.
just like to imagine everyone else is just stood around watching this go on.
I'm here fighting an army of robots in a flowing sea, and I'm a guy with bows and arrows!
Hawkeye's amazing. Anyway, bye.
Cheerio!